So let's take a look. When multiple radars work together, how is it debugged when it is connected? First, let's take a look at the network configuration section. We can see there are now two radars connected. Let's take a look at the configuration of these two radars. Its port number does not need to be changed. The only thing that needs to change is the IP of the radar itself. I set 160 and 161 here. You can set it up according to your needs when you arrive on site. After the radar network is debugged, go to the next step. We look at the signal to install the radar. Installation of multiple radars. It's basically the same thing as a single radar. The difference is simply insane. Has its own area of responsibility. We also installed it by looking at the signal. For example, this radar I have installed now. I just need to take a look now. Is there a signal in the area it is responsible for? I'm assuming it's responsible for changing half the area. Then I'll see if there is a signal in this half area. I'm going to touch the edge of the half area it's in charge of. Touch it around and we'll find that it all has a signal. So the installation of this radar is okay, on the premise that there is a signal. Keep it as close to the wall as possible. It will work better this way. Multiple radars are the most common application. That means it's too wide. A single radar cannot cover it. This kind of integration. There is also a case where it is to increase coverage. What do you mean? There are occasions like ground interaction. Then there may be more people. There are 5-6 people, even a dozen people. What about this time? It will obscure each other. In order to avoid blocking each other, we'll just put it diagonally. We put it on 2 or 4 radars. This will cover better the calibration process of a single unit. Basically, it is not much different from multiple units. Let's take a look. To the area calibration where the 4 points are located, let's pay attention. If we have multiple calibrations, then the 4 points of each radar, we need to adjust it to our area of responsibility. So for example, I have 2 radars. I have a radar and I want it to do half the work. I just need to adjust the position of its calibration point. We just saw it. If you are calibrating multiple radars, then you put the 4 calibration points. Let it be distributed to the location of the radar's area of responsibility. It's okay. The biggest difference between a single unit and multiple units is here. And then we look at the interaction zone. If you are a radar responsible for an area, then you just draw your responsible area. For example, let's say I'm 2 radars now. Then each radar is responsible for half. Suppose this is an area I set up and it's responsible for. I'll just draw this. There are also some cases. It's multiple radars overlapping. Which area is it responsible for? You just have to draw it to each area. For example, I'm now 2 radars diagonally mounted, then overlap. Then I put each radar on the whole area. I'll just draw the whole area in. Each radar draws in the entire area. It will overlap at that time. At this time, we have multiple radars calibrated. At this point, you can choose to calibrate the next radar. You can also choose to save the configuration and exit. What about after you save the configuration and log out? If you come in again, you will notice that the radar above has been calibrated. There is also a radar that is not calibrated. You calibrated this radar. It's okay. We see now, his default is to cover the entire screen again. But my current radar is responsible for the right half of the area. So I'm going to move the red dot over to the right-hand side of this area. Just let it be roughly distributed in the corresponding positions. It doesn't have to be precise.